Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and these guys defending their home turf. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Leonard now off the play action. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And this is intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Rams force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. Touchdown. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's again for Wright. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Fits it through the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Leonard setting up to throw.
And the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, here's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd down now. They need 7. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Leonard. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-point game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on the play by Poona Ford. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Back to throw. Laporta with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
This is Gibbs on second down. Has some daylight through the 40. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running behind center with Wright. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. He keeps this one himself. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Setting up to throw. Finds Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's complete right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Sticking to the air here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Here's a design run. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Gibbs. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Leonard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They run in from the gun with Wright. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Laporta again. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Leonard to the air now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Looking to throw. Hooks up with Anthony Gould. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. Up to the races, middle of the field. Again, he's got room. He does it. Touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
28, Chiefs 10.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Right, running out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. Now be caught by Miller. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Now a run with Wright. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Leonard setting up to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. Completed over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And this hasn't been a common side under him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Wright. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Right again. Room for him past the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Leonard. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Leonard. That's caught for the 1st. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jalen Wright with a touchdown.
The kicker on for the
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Chiefs 17.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Screen here for Gibbs. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Leonard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw. Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
Now right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards.
Leonard now.
First down, Chiefs.
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 28-yard line.
Here's Leonard to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Again, it's Gibbs. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
2 yards.
Now the Rams trying for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
Chiefs.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Leonard to the air now. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Leonard. He's got a man left. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. On play action now, Leonard. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Leonard now off the play action. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 31.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
On first down, right back to Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout.
2 yards on the
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, left side for Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down run by Gibbs. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred.
that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
So try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my word cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most fans in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. Got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, what other southern rapper hooded than this? I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, bricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when he show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind it.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, This is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he will get cut down short. Shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, the first carry for King Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Second down. Jackson moving left, going for it all. That's hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Lions nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's John Jenkins, the big defensive tackle, swallowing him up.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Ravens 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 11-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 39 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Baltimore, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
They'll run it with Henry. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Raven first down.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And that's going to be a deflating end to what's been a really long and really good drive, Mike. I mean, the way they were moving the ball, points almost felt inevitable. But all it takes is the defense to just hunker in and make one play of their own. And now he gets free.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Nate Wiggins.
That keeps the score. Lions 14, Ravens 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get rid of it. Complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. In motion goes Likely.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Jackson now. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass.
And he's into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup pickup, good for 29 yards.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain
That
of
one
18.
good for 18 yards, and to the 18-yard line.
Lions, first down.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
And they're on the 8-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a catch.